So today the vet is coming out to check out their body condition, to see what's going on with them. Since we moved from Idaho, it has been a real struggle to get their weight back on them, to get them back up to snuff. I have a couple that look pretty good, but I have the vast majority that do not look great. We need to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to attempt to catch them in my catch pen by myself. I usually have help, so this should be fun. So this guy right here, Dodge, he is pretty much the prime example of what I am wanting all of them to look like. You can't see his hip bones. He might be a little on the overweight side, but I want them all to have that kind of body thickness and look that good. So he's my example specimen. Dandelion here, you can see her hip bones. She's pretty thin. Body condition scoring wise, I would say she's probably a 2, borderline a 3, but I'd like to see her at least a bare minimum of 4. Ramsey's I'm concerned about. He used to look like Dodge, and he is quite a bit on the thinner side. Oh, he's coming to say hi. Sunny over here is one of our yearlings. She should be happy, healthy. She has no adjustment coming from Idaho, and yet she's still struggling too. You can see her hip bones there in the video. Bob here. Look how narrow those shoulders are. Again, he's another one that was born on farm here in Pennsylvania. Shouldn't have any issues. The one I'm super concerned about, that is Ramrod. And his body condition is extremely poor. I would say he's emaciated. He did just get wormed recently because his body condition is poorly lacking. I was really hoping I would get him in the pen, but it is what it is. I'm afraid if I catch him and open the gate to put him in, I'm gonna lose the rest of him. But look at the protrusion there on his backside. And these guys will just stay put until the vet gets here. So the vet left, and what we have decided to do is we're going to do some blood work on a couple of the sheep just to give us a baseline. Run their selenium to see how that's it. We are in a selenium deficient area, so we're going to check that first. Depending on what that shows and what the fecal tests show, then we may go back and we may run a CBC and a CMP. The vet took a look at my grazing area, and she is not terribly impressed with the forage that's available, so we are also putting a game plan together for where to move them. We have a couple of options. We have some friends up the way who have cows that have said that we could graze behind their cows, so that is one option. The other option is some of the acreage that we are buying is getting cleared in the next couple of weeks, so we should be able to graze them on that. Unfortunately, because we don't know what it's going to look like post-clearing, it may be an option, it may not be an option, depending on how much is torn up, how much is actually under the brush and available to them to eat. So those are my two options. The inconvenience of both of those, if they are both about 3/4 of a mile away, and when my husband is at work and our son is at work, I am left with no vehicle. So that presents a challenge if they were to get caught in the netting, if they were to get out of the netting, anything like that. So we'll see what happens and we'll go from there.